Hey guys, this is Grenade Launcher 101 here, back at it with Splinter Cell Double Agent version 1, made for the original Xbox, made backwards compatible with the Xbox 360. This is JBA Headquarters Part 1. This mission is smooth sailing overall, just bumps along the way, and that's all I have to say. Let's continue. Since the escape at Ellsworth Prison, you and Jamie Washington traveled to New Orleans and met members of Emile Dufresne's JBA. The fact that you helped Jamie escape got you accepted into the fold.
Jamie wasn't happy that I didn't kill Barnum. I hope his testimony was worth the trust it cost me. After Ellsworth, Washington and I traveled to the JBA headquarters in New Orleans. That's where I met the family. First up was the man in charge, Emile Dufresne. I remembered him from Iceland. Next was his lieutenant, Carson Moss. Can't say we hit it off. The person who was going to handle the weapon was Enrica Villablanca. She wasn't much older than my daughter. Finally, there was BJ Sykes, the techie in charge of the security system. One man I didn't get to meet was Cole Yeager. It seems Dufresne was afraid Yeager was plotting to take over the JBA. So he sent me on an errand to pump Yeager for information, hoping Yeager might try to get the new recruit on his side. On my way to see Yeager, I had an opportunity to sneak into the compound's restricted area, so I took it.
Alright, here we go.
Lambert, come in.
Sam, what's your status?
I'm inside the restricted area. I managed to sneak in undetected while running an errand for a meal. What's new at home?
You brought us some goodwill at Ellsworth. Kept Barnum alive. Good job. I stashed your equipment already. Did you find it?
Yeah, I got it. Wasn't easy to snug in, though. What's the plan?
Intel. We set up a surveillance grid on the outside. The JBA's electronic countermeasures are keeping us from viewing anything on the inside. May have noticed some problems with your equipment as well. We need you to tone the jamming down by reducing its electricity input. Blueprints indicate the compound has been rewired so many times that each area is now regulated by a different fuse box. Find all 4 boxes and tap into them. There should be one on the roof, one near the entrance, one in the warehouse, and one in the loading bay. Their location is on your mini-map.
Anything else?
Yes. If someone spots you, or if they detect the drop in their grid, the new guy is going to be their first suspect. You can't afford that. While you're there, find ways to prop up your cover and divert suspicion to someone else.
Neil is already suspicious of one of his people, Cole Yeager.
If that's the case, Yeager might be useful to us. Send me the info you find and we'll go from there. Lambert out.
Okay, so don't do it in the order that I did necessarily. Get the one by the door first, then the one up here. But basically, you got 2 side objectives, or opportunity rather. Scan Enrica's fingerprints, plant false information on Carson. And that's all you really need to worry about for the time being. We'll deal with Enrica's fingerprints another time.
He says we got us a spot. Some guy is supposed to be running around knocking people out.
Didn't Sykes think that last week?
And the week before. Still, he was right about Yeager.
Yeager could have had "I'm working for the feds" tattooed on his forehead if it's been less obvious. Sykes is paranoid.
Just for the sake of not losing progress, I'm going to save here. Oh, but whatever. Fuck it. Good thing I quick saved right there. Alright. Stupid controller. Here we go.
Did you hear that? Yeah, could have been anything. Let's see what's making it. Did you hear that?
Where's the fuse
What
box?
was that? Okay, what do you want to do? There's nothing. Maybe we should go back. Yeah. Look, let's just get it out. Are you hearing things? It wasn't you. That leaves. Let's just stay calm.
Okay, I'm just running around looking like an idiot here. Hold on. Map. Oh, it was back by the... So I didn't have to go over here at all. Damn. Okay, so when getting in this fuse box, getting to this fuse box, make sure that the other guy over there, or that one guy that's patrolling, isn't looking in your direction, because if so, you'll just get fucked over. Okay, so that's the third one. So the fourth one, don't remember where that could be at. Wait a minute, now I remember. It's on Carson's office. Damn. Sorry, I keep thinking that the locations of these fuse boxes are like the same as the PS2s, but they're not. That was really stupid. Let's never do that again. Alright. Nope, fuck. That was stupid. Okay, I'm just gonna quick save here. Okay.
Are you hearing?
Maybe I shouldn't have gotten so close to him. Okay, we're just going to wait here for right now. Okay. OCP that light so that camera does not see you. Then when you get over here, just quick save. Because as I said before, the last fuse box is usually in the office where Carson hangs out the most. So we're gonna have to do a lot of like waiting, but also look at other people's or the guards' patterns rather.
Moss is not happy right now.
That's alright. Neil isn't happy with Moss.
What happened to Jaeger? Do you blame him?
You know what this means?
Moss is going to be working double hard to make a meal happy. Which means we're going to be working triple hard to make Moss happy.
Good guess.
Oh, That's right, there's a camera right there. So I have to OCP that light right on the staircase.
Moss is not happy right now.
That's alright. Neil isn't happy with Moss.
What happened to Jaeger? Do you blame him?
You know what this means?
Moss is going to be working double hard to make a meal happy. Which means we're going to be working triple hard to make Moss happy.
Good guess.
Intruders! Spotted on the camera! This is the one.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Moss is not happy right now.
So,
That's alright.
as far as I can tell, we have to wait for Moss over here to go the other way so that we can keep the camera from seeing us in sight. So it's quick save here, because if we OCP that light with the Moss close by, he could potentially notice that. Okay.
What was that?
That was not what I meant to do. No, that's not. Okay, here we go. Might have to switch controllers
Sworn I saw
at some
something.
point. We'll wait for that camera to look in the other direction. Then we get in here as soon as possible. Adjust the fuse on this right here. Make sure Carson isn't looking.
Job's done, Lambert. I got the fuse boxes.
Good. On to your next task.
Make it quick. I have to get back before they find out I'm here.
I know, but this has to be done right. It's too important, Sam.
Okay.
What was that?
Fuck.
Sworn I saw something.
Here we go.
Job's done, Lambert. I got the fuse boxes.
Good. On to your next task.
Make it quick. I have to get back before they find out I'm here.
I know, but this has to be done right. It's too important, Sam.
So what's next?
Find your server. It's probably on the second floor of the compound. Once you're there, open up a connection to Fort Meade. We'll sift around their system, see if we can find anything.
On my way.
So hack into that. Plant the false information. Make sure that Moss is not looking in your direction. Keep yourself covered from his sight. Once he gets at a certain angle,
What's that over there?
fuck. Well, once he gets at a certain angle where his sight is not looking in your direction necessarily, jump out the window and then get behind the car as fast as possible. That was really stupid. Don't jump out like that, though. Jump out slowly and carefully. Don't make the same mistake I made. Now, once that's done, we can go through those double doors and head upstairs to where we can log into the computer that has information exposing Jaeger to his plot to take over the JBA. Make sure no one's around. Get in here as quick as possible without anyone seeing you. Make sure you're not in these cameras' eyesights when you go through here. You can easily pass by them just like this. Quick save here. And make sure before you go through that door that the enemy is not standing outside the door by looking through your optic cables. If he isn't, then you should be good to go through the door here. Now, we have to go search for those fingerprints of Enrica. So, let's get out your fingerprint scanner. Then let's find something that might have fingerprints on
I
it.
think I've got enough on Enrica.
Okay, so there should be enough to yep, plant false information and scan Enrica's fingerprints. So that's the opportunity objectives done. Now we have to access the JBA server, which is just around the corner here. But before you exit this room, make sure that the enemy isn't over here already. If he isn't, then you should be good to leave the room. But quick save here just in case he might pop out of any corner.
Get out!
Okay, I don't think there's a dark enough spot to hide from him necessarily. Oh shit. Well, lucky for me, it may be lucky for you, he might not see you in this spot. Which I don't understand, but if he didn't see you, then it's good enough. That's all that really matters at this point, if anything.
What was that?
Shit. Here we go.
Did I just see something?
No. You're just being paranoid. Could you just, fuck. Let's watch his pattern real quick.
eyes wide open.
Now slowly walk by him. And you can jump over these lasers. Pretty cool, huh? And this guy didn't even notice. And he didn't get suspicious at all. So we're gonna wait until he goes by us. Then we hack into this computer right here. Whoops. Okay, here we go. No. There we go. Open connection to third echelon. And time to act.
This is the dirt on Cole Yeager. Looks like he's plotting to take over the JBA. I'm not sure Emil will like that. If I send this to Emil, Yeager's dead within the hour. But if I send it to Lambert, there might be a chance to extract Yeager and pump him for information.
Send to Emil. Because as Lambert was saying,
If anyone sees Cole Yeager, tell him I want him in my office. Now.
Now get back to the public area before your absence is noted.
now there's a reason I did that. Because, one, Lambert did say, find ways to prop up your cover and divert, damn it.
Hubo un cambio en tu vida y
Okay, no. Anyways, as I was saying, Lambert did say, find ways to prop up your cover and divert suspicion to someone else. So, that wasn't really too hard of a choice to make. If anything, you need that suspicion taken off of you, especially as the new guy, because you need to be able to do something that'll help the JBA trust you. Now it may not seem like a smart idea overall. But sometimes in life, you make choices that you don't really have any other way around. And sometimes you don't really have a choice regardless. So, once we come out here, a quick save, and then use your optic cables to look under this door right here, just to be sure there's no one patrolling outside the door. And if that guy has his back to you, you should be good to leave the hall. Then once you leave the door, through the door, right here, fuck. Okay. Fuck. Here we go. Let's just look under our optic cables again, just to be sure. As long as he has his back to you, you should be good to leave. That's all that really matters at this point, if anything. Now, wait for him to leave that part of the area. Then, quick save here, because everyone knows when playing this, getting past that camera is a bit of a pain unless you OCP or find a really dark spot to hide in. And well, as long as the camera is pointing in the opposite direction and not where you're going, then you should be just fine. If the camera doesn't see you directly where you're at, come on, dude. Jesus. Enough with that. If the camera doesn't look directly at you and make that zzz sound, okay, that's getting ridiculous. As I was saying, if the camera is not looking directly at you, if it doesn't make that zzz, and then someone calling from the camera saying intruder alert, then you should be good. The camera will not see you, so therefore you are a master at ghosting and a master of stealth entirely. So let's exfiltrate here. Got all objectives completed. No one has been knocked out. No one has seen me. Etc. etc. I don't mind. Anyways, so that was JBA headquarters part 1. Now the next mission, the next mission is smooth sailing mostly, but there's one particular part, and I mean no exaggeration, there's one particular part in the next mission that's going to be a real pain in the ass. And I'll mention that once we get to the next mission, but overall, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Now, since you can take multiple paths in these missions, especially Chaos Theory, you don't have to do it the way I did necessarily. You can take your own path, as long as you're like sneaking by people, not letting anyone see you, not making any noise whatsoever, then I don't think it should be any problem. But if this has helped you out in any way possible, you're welcome. Now, this is Grenade Launcher 101, signing off.